Good morning, Redeemer family. I pray that this is the last Sunday morning that I greet you in this way. As I announced last Sunday, Lord willing, next Sunday morning, we are going to reopen our sanctuary for live worship. We're going to be offering two services, one at 10 o'clock in the morning and one at 5 o'clock in the evening. The 10 o'clock service, again, Lord willing, will be live streamed, so you'll be able to watch it at home if you aren't here in the sanctuary. Should anything happen, there be technical glitches with the live stream, that service will still be recorded, and we'll get that out to you as soon as we can. All that to say, you won't be receiving early Sunday morning a pre-recorded service. We won't be having that next week. It will just be live service and the streaming. So I want to ask you to pray. We need lots of prayer. This sanctuary is 180 years old, and that means it has really thick walls. And buildings like this are notorious for their poor internet connectivity. So pray that all that works out really well. I am so thankful for so many people here. And one of them is Fred Hudson. As my 2-year-old grandson says on Sunday mornings when he sees Fred up on the screen, "Yay, Fred." So I want to say, "Yay, Fred." And maybe you'll say, "Yay, Fred." Not only does he do our music and lead worship for us, but he's also in charge of our sound. And Fred is working with a great team of guys. They have literally spent hours and hours to try to get us ready to do the live stream. Paul Pepin, Tyler Martin, Taylor Nyland, and John Song. Not only is he a great pastor and preacher, but he's got a lot of technical savvy as well. They've worked really hard, so if you see those guys, thank them for their hard work and pray that all goes well. And I ask that when you get here next week that you have your mask in place so that your mask can catch your droplets. Yuck. That might be the most disgusting word in this COVID season. But please have your mask on, and when you get here, distance socially. Try to make good choices where you sit so that we can maximize our seating capacity. The balcony is going to be open as well, and you can choose any pew in the balcony that has a cushion on it. Feel free to sit there. Let you know as well that there is no child care. But I want to speak to the parents right now. Parents, are you listening? Your children are also our children, our covenant children. And I want you to hear me say that they are so welcome in our sanctuary worship. That they are part of the family. Now, I realize as well that I can say that all day. But if you are the parents of an active child, and you don't want to be the parents who everybody thinks your child ruined the worship, though we wouldn't think that way. But if you think that way, we're going to make provision for you as well. We don't want you to stay home, but provided all goes well with the live stream, we're going to be showing the service as it happens in the fellowship hall. And so if you would like to go there for worship, from the beginning, so you can relax a little more, or if you want to start out in the sanctuary and end up in the fellowship hall, that's fine as well. But please don't stay home because of your children. If that's the only thing that's keeping you home, bring them. We love them. We love you. Now, all of that is announcement 1. The second announcement is that this afternoon at 3, 5, and 7, we're having those mini worship services with the Lord's Supper. The last time I looked, we had 28 spaces available at the 7 o'clock service. The 3 and the 5 are pretty much at capacity. And then we have 22 spaces available at the Tuesday 6 o'clock service. And so if you haven't signed up yet, sign up for one of those. Really avail yourself. The Lord blesses us. He blesses us through worship. And he blesses us as he comes to us through the sacrament of the Lord's Supper. So we've had about 100 people sign up. There are room for plenty more. So if you haven't signed up, do that. What I'm going to do now is stop this video because there's no time like the present. And you'll find in your worship guide links to signing up for next Sunday. We're going to ask you to do that because we have to keep count. We're going to have 100, as I said, or I hope I said, 100 people at each service, 10 and 5. So sign up now for a service. And then sign up as well if you have not already for one of those evening worship services. And when you've done that, we're going to come back together for our call to worship.